Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. What a huge volatile market. For a third straight day, the Nifty is following a trend. Gap down, fall more than 200 points, and later in the day, recover more than 200 points. And not one day, not 2 days, 3 consecutive trading sessions, a Nifty behave like this. But last 2 days, the recovery came after 12:30, whereas today the recovery came immediately. Why the recovery came immediately? Because in the morning itself, there was some news flow that stated that this FII who are investing their money in GSEC and they get the interest. So for that interest, number one, there's a 20% withholding tax. Withholding tax is something like a TDS. Then after that, if they have a double taxation treaty with that country, so it may come down. But still, I heard that it is about 15% tax. And that is one thing. Second thing, these bond prices do not trade at the same price. Maybe this Saturday, I'll come out with a video explaining why it doesn't trade at the same price, all those kind of things. So you buy a bond and later maybe for one other reason you sell the bond, and if you make some profit, so that profit is considered as a capital gain. So on top of the interest that they are paying, that the tax on interest that they are paying, if there is any profit, for that also they have to pay long-term capital gain tax of 12.5% or short-term capital gain of 20% tax. So depending upon when they are selling, whether they are selling after 1 year or before 1 year. There are a lot of arguments in social media and people saying, how come, only they are exempted from paying tax, whereas Indian residents, when we put the money in bank FD or we put the money in GSEC, so we are paying, 30% tax. All that reasons I will explain in the video, but just I'll give you one simple example. If you put a money in bank fixed deposit, so whatever the interest you are getting, that interest will be added into your income. Let us say you are paying 30% tax. Same thing, if an NRI is placing a deposit in India in a bank, what they call it as a NRE deposit, non-external, non-resident external account deposit. And you all know that for the interest that they are getting, they are not paying tax. So the point here is that, so they bring the foreign exchange. So that concession is given because NRIs bring the foreign exchange. If NRIs are bringing the foreign exchange, and because of it they are given a tax concession, that means their interest is exempted from tax. FIIs are also bringing the dollars only. FIIs also bringing the foreign exchange only. Then why should they be taxed? Right? So the people who are questioning how come FII no need to pay tax, they don't question the NRIs. Right? So, what you think, that is not the way the system works. Right? So anyway, all those details I will discuss in the next video, Saturday video. Now let us come back to the market, right? So morning gap down more than 200 points and immediately recovery came. And as usual, Nifty shot up more than 200 points. As usual, in the afternoon, there was a sudden selling that brought the Nifty nearly 150 points down. Again, Nifty recovered and closed at almost at the highest point of the day. Actually, I can tell you, there is nothing to be very, very jubilant about this tax removal for RBI or GSEC interest. Okay. So, even with this kind of positive news, still Nifty just closed only 10 points higher. Right? 10 point higher, in a normal market condition also, it can go up by 50 to 100 points. I'm just assuming a very, very normal market. And that too after falling. Look at the Nifty today for the 8th trading session. And Nifty could not close above the previous day's high. Right? So that means, it is technically what they call it is a lower high. Right? So every day Nifty closes below the previous day's high. And I thought today with this kind of a news flow, definitely Nifty will close above yesterday's high. I think yesterday's high was 23,460. But Nifty did not close above that. So it closed well below that. So still our market, is bearish only. But only thing is we can say that 23,300 support. Today is the 4th time in last 1 month and Nifty broke 23,300. But in all the 4 sessions, when Nifty broke 23,300 intraday, the closing was about 23,400. So therefore, we can say 23,200 is a very, very, very strong support. Because 23,300 broken, after breaking it can fall 50, 60 points. So 23,200 is a good support. And of course, 24,000 is going to be resistance. Yesterday, I told you, smart money, they are taking 23,500 straddle with a combined premium of 400 rupees. So those who have taken 23,500 straddle today, and the lower break-even was not broken today, upper break-even was also not broken today, but both put and call premium collapsed. I think there is about 75 rupees profit per straddle. So because the market has not gone anywhere, and people are thinking market closing flat because of tomorrow RBI policy. But let me tell you, RBI policy is expected to be a non-event, right? Because they cannot reduce the rate because the inflation high, rupee is depreciating, and they do not want to increase the rate. And so that is why they are doing all these kind of things, hoping that by reducing the tax or by bringing the tax to zero for the interest income on the GSEC. So hopefully FIIs will bring more money into India, so that will take care of rupee appreciation. As per some media report, it has been approved already. The official announcement may come after the RBI policy. But I do not know because I do not know the procedures. And I thought any such decision should be announced by the government, not by the RBI. Because removing the tax for FIIs is not under the purview of RBI. It's under the purview of Finance Ministry. So keep watching if there is any announcement, regarding Finance Minister or Finance Ministry officials having a press conference, something like that tomorrow. So that's a very, very important one. At the same time, people were also expecting a cut in the long-term capital gain tax. So far there has been no word about it. But most of the people are not worried because most of the people, they are not sitting with profit. They are sitting with the loss only. So therefore, they don't have to worry too much. So my stand remains the same, 23,000 to 24,000. And the markets last 3 days were hugely volatile. But hope that volatility subsides after the RBI policy. Market cannot be this volatile on a day-to-day basis. And it was predictable. Market closing at the highest point of the day, then immediately, GIFT Nifty indicating 100, 150 point down tick. The next day, 200, 250 point go down, and so on. And today, all this news is coming for FIIs, but still today FIIs don't seem to bother about all this news, and they have sold another 4,500 crores today. So every day they are selling at least $500 million worth of shares. I think that is going to continue even after that, because if you are cutting the tax for the money that is parked in the GSEC, what it has got to do with the stock market? There is no tax reduction, or there is no tax removal for the stock market investment. That's only for GSEC investment. And why should the stock market rise? So what is the link? So all that I'll be discussing on Saturday. So now the Sensex expiry is over. Tomorrow people are waiting for RBI policy. Meanwhile, European markets was, some markets are higher. UK was down, but Germany and France are higher. And US futures, Nasdaq and S&P 500 futures are lower because of some, I think, Broadcom company result is not good, but Dow future is higher. So it's a mixed bag. So rest of the things we will see tomorrow morning. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.